EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
You'd be 6. This will be my 6th game in a row against the fucking Packers. Y'all can't play with anybody else, right?
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Online sports is about being competitive. Motherfuckers always want the best team. They have the best players, best receivers. They really ain't shit without it.
First carry for James Conner, and he's upended at the 3rd.
Come on, man, let's go. Fuck. This fucking game over with so I can play the Packers again. Be pretty cool to play like the Niners or the Chargers, maybe the fucking Titans. Bro, come the fuck on. What are you waiting on?
3 following a good pickup of 8. Second and 2. Murray a give. This is Conner.
You thought you had it. How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Working with a 2nd and 4. On the handoff, Conner. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
We're scoreless after 1. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Connor. Open space inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. From the gun, Murray rolling to his, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. They'll roll him out right. It's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss. But
he rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. The very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And play the run game.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, Murray. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free and it's second down.
And both their running
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
I don't know why people get mad and quit.
See, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
Computer
and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Yeah, that's a computer. Computer doesn't move.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
You rely on the computer. I don't know why.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Mistake number 3.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
You're only down by 2. If you turn the ball over,
second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
There you go.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of binding him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
If you're coming to the sideline, bro, hit circle and hold X. That's how you catch inbounds. If you're running,
back incompletions, and that has
him
staring at a 3rd and 10.
X and square. Go to the sideline.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
X.
And he'll let this go deep
Square.
for Lazard. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays
Catch the ball yourself,
that allow them
bro.
to finish drives with points.
Computer relying ass boy, you ain't never
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Draw play, Edmonds. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I ain't even going to the field.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Rodgers on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Ball's like right there, you're about to catch it, bro. Hit X. You'll catch it every time. Every time.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
X.
I would say so. You know,
this will be caught at the 30. Oh, touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 77 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Yeah, man,
and you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And on defense, you're trying to intercept the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And then use your triangle. Your triangle. That's how you intercept it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. Right, this is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll run on first down. It's Connor, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Murray, quick slant caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the counter, it's Connor. Chris Barnes there on the stop.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And this will be incomplete.
What the fuck?
Physical play on the football there.
Yo, how did your guy do that?
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Murray's throw into the hands of Kirk. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Connor. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals push further out in front. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Get the fuck out of here.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. Alan Lazard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Connor. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
game.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. wore down defenses, and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Here's Dobbins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devontae Freeman punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big gain there for the Bills. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Hey, if we tied at the half, will you give me that friendly quick? If we are tied at the half, will you give me a friendly quick?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack.
If we're tied,
do they stick with that?
At halftime, will you give me a friendly quit if I request it?
Confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching up another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They go to Freeman again on 2nd down. Fighting his way through contact. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Bro, I could have ran the clock out, to be honest with you. I could have been a dick and turned the, where it speeds up the clock. I could have, what I'm saying is, I'm giving you, I hurried up and scored so you would give it to me. I could have just ran the fucking timeout, and you still not get the ball. I only did it this way, hoping you would give me the friendly quit. I thought there was some game man shit going on. My bad. That's my fault.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Allen now on 1st down. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Allen. Looking deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. On first down, Allen. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Allen to throw once more. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. On the move to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
A final shot before half for Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
On play action, Allen steps away. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Going deep for Diggs. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravensons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
A.J. Klein on the tackle there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they... And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Devontae Freeman. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. It's now 21-7.
I'm going to intercept the ball. I just want you to know that ahead of time.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed. Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection. Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there. Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. On 2nd and 10, Allen steps away to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown! Cole Beasley, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it. Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead? Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not? I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins. 37 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
You asked my nigga, you should have took that trailer quick a long time ago. I couldn't believe you even thought you had a chance.
That interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
So you ain't never played no Madden before. So you ain't never played no Madden before. Oh, I just bought the game today. All the controls are the same from all the Madden. They all the same. You asked, fam. You should have took that quick.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
No. Oh, my goodness. You're right. I must be asked if I let you score twice. No, you're right. You're right. I must be asked if I let you score twice.
So
you are goddamn right, because you
suck.
Welcome
you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Because nobody gets on the win, right? You didn't get on the win at all. Hell no. I got on the throw. I didn't get on to play football. I got on the throw.
Touchdown run.
Fuck out of
and
here.
The Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I expect that response from somebody else.
Was hooking, but he does make it 3.
I don't need you to respect anything.
22 points.
Not when you only score 14 points with the fucking Bills.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah. Because you throwing to the computer. Because you throwing to the motherfucking computer. Catch the ball. Catch the ball. If you was good, you could catch the ball. It's not hard. It's not hard. Oh, it do matter. No, it does matter. It makes all the difference. That's why it's in the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
You don't hit triangle to catch the ball. You hit square or X. You hit triangle on defense. You hit triangle on defense.
I remember playing for a guy
triangle on defense.
What do you want to call?
Square on offense. Fuck out of here. You talking like you know what you're talking about.
Some teams like to do something
at the
end,
I bet.
feel a little bit better
That's a good story.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's going to let it fly.
There you go. Oh, no, they're good. That's what happens when you hit square, bro. That's what happens when you hit square. You're welcome. I bet you did. There's no triangle on offense. There's no triangle. Listen to me. I'm sure you did. But triangle doesn't do nothing on offense. Triangle is on offense. You can hit it, that's fine. Nothing's going to happen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Triangle is only on defense.
It's got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to
I get it.
Look,
I get it. That one little thing doesn't constitute 36 to 20, bro. And you saying I'm suck. Get the fuck out of here. That one thing.
Touchdown pass to kick it away.
I'm about to check your record after this. And we're going to see. Yeah, I bet you have it.
To bring it out here from the end
zone. Bet you have it. Never in your life.
Ultimately cannot
Are you streaming?
To the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Somebody fact check that. One of your two viewers should fact check that. You've never played Madden in your life.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts.
Fuck out of here,
very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Nifty move, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Because you ass as fuck.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Listen to how sad that sounds. Listen how sad that sounds. You admit defeat to yourself. What a bitch.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Throwing on first down is Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and a yard. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Hey, bro, you think I'm going to lose to the computer?
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Murray now on 1st down. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott rolling to his left. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys.
Hey, one more hit like that, bro, you're going to be playing the game with your backup quarterback.
Aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he
said if you take one more hit like that, bro, you're going to be playing with your backup quarterback for the rest of the game.
That's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Prescott, forced out to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Open man Lamb, it's complete.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To the air again, Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 1st down, Prescott. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the
underdogs, man, like when your receiver's streaking down the sideline and he's got the man beat and you're throwing it to him, that's when you want to hit square.
That means you keep making plays like that.
Now you want to catch it squares.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think
they come in bunches. X on those. X is a possession catch.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They're going to catch it and fall. That's what X does. Square is if you got me beat. Like right here, yeah.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time.
But
it's going to
if you
lead
use
to 3rd
X,
down.
And I hit.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes.
But if you use X and I hit stick you, now that means it's a fumble.
Now this offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at 3rd and 10.
Because that's a quick hit. You see what I mean? That's how you get fumbled.
Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Yeah.
When you're a player of his stature,
you
don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
I would have used square so that way I could have run.
That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. From the red zone now, Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
You didn't get it. Look, you realize it. Oh, you just scored a touchdown on that.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
I'm a run
Is this one of those, anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A first down for Connor and then some. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
This is like my 6th game, maybe 6th or 7th game.
Knock it away.
I don't know, right around 10.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they take the lead here now at 11-8.
I've used the Ravens, I've used the Browns.
Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
2 with the Jaguars.
Did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal.
He's got nowhere to throw the ball, right?
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Prescott on first down. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, Prescott out to his left. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott on the move to his left. A dump off to Elliott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
You have to score on this drive.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Steps away. He'll get this to Elliott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for Dallas.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott rolling to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And again, it's Prescott out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Prescott down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Now Murray off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw is Murray. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Sliding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of it. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for two here. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down, it's Connor, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ohio.
This is Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From just shy of midfield, Murray over the middle, complete. It's Green. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
R1 is high, L1 is low.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll run here with Connor, and this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now a give to Edmonds. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Connor going to try and run it, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Nah, I was thinking like, damn, this nigga rude as fuck. He got company over, playing on the video game and shit.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Finding Schultz. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one
I intercepted it.
left, and this has to
You're
be a
lucky
first
it's
down
out of bounds.
or a touchdown, or this game's over.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
You know it's only 4th and inches, right? You only need an inch. Okay.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Being chased out left. He's got Elliott. And he will have the conversion on 4th down. He's out.
I mean, you got to get at least a field goal.
Fourth down.
And you only on the 23, bro. You only on the 23.
Go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
To throw, Prescott rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play.
Still got
74 yards.
Are you going to take the field goal and tie it, or are you going to try to go for it?
And the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go. And
I mean, if you get the field goal and get the flip, all you got to do is score. The first score wins.
They'll run with Clement, and he is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and it's a goal line stand on the final play. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track?